Yo, 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 it is unapologetically QI for all the replay gang. Once again, I have to stress unapologetically. Just me. I'm transparent. I'm human. I'm a real person, not a robot. I embrace life. I'm going to let this go for a little while, for just a minute. Because what I'm about to get into is some serious. In the building, here I come. All right. I told you it is unapologetically, and that's intentionally unapologetically. I am transparent in all ways. I live life. Life has an effect. We live, we learn. I'm human. It's natural, and this is nature, okay? And that's what I come out here on the streets doing. I'm not perfect. I'm just me. All right. So I wonders like on over to my brother Lemon's panel, right? Because I did owe Lemon an apology. Because like I told y'all, like I am cleaning out my grandma's house. I'm getting ready to, when some, like we waiting on some things to fall through so I can build my own house. And we're gonna renovate this house. And so I've been trying to pack up. I have to cut grass. It's a lot of stuff I have to do for myself because I have inherited uh I've inherited a lot of responsibilities. That's what you inherit. You inherit. I am an heir, and we inherit responsibilities, okay? And so I'm trying to continue my legacy. But here's the thing, right? So on yesterday, uh um I got on Lemon's panel or whatever, and I apologize. And I was really coming to Lemon's. He said he wasn't coming live until Monday, right? So I really, thought he wasn't gonna come live until Monday. Then I caught him live, when I woke up this morning. So I was gonna come apologize to my brother Lemon because y'all know I'm normally a bubbly, funny person, especially when I'm drinking, right? But I had a severe sinus headache because I'm cleaning up dust. I have severe allergies, dermatitis, in fact. I cut my own grass, and I have to do protective measures like I have to put stuff on my skin, cleanse my skin with special stuff so that I don't itch and break out. Um, I get congested a lot. My face swells, a lot of different stuff. My allergies are real. Like in my grandma's house, there's still some carpet, you know. Um, in my new house, there's not going to be any carpet, no curtains, no nothing, because I am allergic to dust. But anyways, uh, so I wonders on over there. So oh, Lemon live. I thought he wasn't coming live to Monday, and I was gonna get on the panel. Then I saw Wiley up there, so I sat back in the cut and listened. Now we all know, or I know that Wiley was going to do he was going to turn this around into some Republican stuff because what Wiley has became is the same thing that young Pharaoh became. Young Pharaoh was telling people not to vote. He was so pro black conscious. Then all of a sudden they came over there and threw a few dollars at him, and he became not just a Republican, but he out there trying to hang with the Triple K, the Triple K team. Talking about he liked the Triple K King team, like Charleston White over there. Dallas, Fort Worth. That's where Wiley was at. That's a major saturation of those type of people. Just like most of the places in the South is a major saturation of those people. You know, David Dukes, the founder, they still out here. They still pushing their agendas. And I keep telling people about Project 2025, and I'm going to break it down. Project 2025 is like sort of like an executive order that will go into effect 90 days after Trump gets into office. Project 2025 is going to put, like they said, 50,000 jobs. They're taking away civil servant jobs, the jobs that serve us as Black people, poor people, like anybody who's not white and Christian. Anybody who's not white and Christian. So most of these Christians, they jumping on the bandwagon thinking that, no, Trump don't like you either. Trump a Russian. Remember what the Russians did to blacks? Do y'all not remember what the Russians did to blacks? All right. So here we go with Wiley misusing the word COON. He up there calling people like him COON. And I mean, he up there calling. He has reversed the word COON. What COON means is somebody who is self-hating. Somebody who does not like their own people. Wiley said up there, I like the white people. There's white people here, white people, white people, white people. How you back in the beef sector with you being one of the major catastrophe and confusion agents of the beef sector, spreading hate, trying to working behind the scenes, trying to you just like you okay, everything you said about VS. You were with her. Wiley was with VS. Y'all remember the reason why 5A went to Wiley's church was because he took a screenshot of her in her panties and put it online. He disrespects women at all costs. He disrespected me at all costs so much, talking under my clothes, period, panties, all of this. He was the orchestrator of DC Gate. DC Gate could have been a beautiful thing. And I tried to tell VS that he hated on her. I was about to whip Wiley's butt. Because when Sirius Bayless and like had the little accident, Wiley was talking against everybody that was on VS team. And I sat there and I said, Wiley is trying to come at your team. Wiley is mad because I was a moderator when he only had 13 people in the chat. QI means Quigualtam Indian. That's a part of my heritage, a part of the kingdom, a part of the Mayan government. Quigualtam Indian. Most people couldn't pronounce that. So I shortened it down to QI. Because I was over there debating with pro-blacks, with the RBG. I was over there debating with them. So that was they shut down one of my channels. I had a lot of subscribers, so I ain't no joke now. But they shut a channel down. Then it unfortunately was one of my own. It was Dane Calloway. But he out here selling Moorish paperwork. He on that Moorish con artist stuff. But anyways, so I know all these people. I know a little, like I said, I know a lot about all this stuff. Because I don't just, I research behind people. I do read Jay Wilson. I have no other choice because I'm not gonna let anybody tell me anything. Like y'all want to get up here and preach and blah, because y'all be expecting these people not to do research, not to question. I'm not one of those. I'm one that researches questions. I have to know what I'm talking about. My family taught me that. My family is very intelligent. I learned politics. I learned business. I learned all of that stuff from my family. And Wiley over there talking about you ain't graduate. Baby, I graduated from all the schools that I went to were private schools. I went to a private boarding school. I went to a private college. And then I went to a private art college with nothing but those people that you like. Them white people, them rich white people. I said private art college with nothing but them rich white people. And I'm not a racist. I got what like, okay, let me just say this right here. Where I live, I'm not just the heir to my black folks. I'm an heir to the person that owned all of where I came from. He considered himself a Jewish, but he was really not. But I'm an heir. I got a grandfather that is white, and he owned everything. And they know us, and we them black people that they provided for. But what they did was for us that were already Indians, because down here it's mostly it's nothing but Indians, right? Black Indians, Mayan descent, Inca, Mayans, Incas. If y'all go back and look at the original flags before America became the United States of America, we were on them flags. We owned tobacco companies. We owned all of these industries. We traded. The Moors came over here and was taking stuff back like the sugar cane, like the coca or the chocolate. So, like black people been here way before Columbus. And I'm amongst one of them people. They say, what do they call it when the land was all one and then the floods caused the land to separate? Well, that means that, and then Africa is a term that was created in the 1800s by Afrikaners. But people say I'm dumb, I don't read. What they trying to do is get me to shut up and not tell the truth. Because these are some self-hating black people. These are some jealous black people. And I'm including Jay Wilson over there, hating like a mofo. The only like I used to go to Jay Wilson's channel because at least he was one of the ones that did talk about some politics. That would talk about a little religion. That would talk about a little history. Because I like that stuff, right? But he just sat over there and tried to slander me. Y'all know the Iill panel that I created. The gentleman panel came from that because he is a hater. He is a thief. That's why I really ain't out here like I am a creative person. I'm a genius, and I'm gifted. I have so many ideas, just like with Ness. I really want to see Ness pull herself up out the dungeon, then I will help her. But as long as she's sitting over there being a hater too, I can't help her. That's why I went and asked her, do you not like me as a supporter or a subscriber? Because that's what the people saying. So I decided to come to you and ask you one-on-one, what is it? Because I'm not going to keep sitting here trying to wish the best for you, trying to support you in different things. And then if you're trying to take me down, I know what I'm worth. I'm worth more than YouTube. I am worth more. Like I have talent that's why I am stopped focusing on it and start focusing more on real life stuff. I make money in I'm a graphic designer. I am an artist. I paint, I draw genealogies. I can make I am an entrepreneur with multiple talents. And before I sit here and let some slave-minded, self-hating ass black people sit here and tear me down like they do, and that's why they're doing it, because they lack talent. That's why they gotta do what they doing. And I try to motivate and encourage them. But it's hard motivating and encouraging people who are hateful against them own selves. Wiley, 13 people in the chat, me, TC, and even Jason used to call into his show and light his show up. We gave him traction. We helped. That's why Wiley is why I could tell he was sitting there listening to all my videos. He's a fan. Wiley still likes me. He told me why he was mad. He's mad because I ended up being over there with TSCC and VS versus staying over there with him, because I learned about VS and TSCC through Wiley. I had to think about it. When I first came into the B sector, it was I don't even know how it was. I was Armand Wiggins. Then I learned about Wiley. Then I ended up and I was over there with Miss Gina. Remember, help is on the way. Help is on the way. That's another beef sector thing. So when VS came over there to Wiley's and she had that spaghetti and hot dog song, I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Then she was sitting there and she was supporting a so-called victim of being violated by her father. Like I said, I'm an advocate. Every day I'm going to jump behind it. So I jumped behind it because I was like, like Black people are always bashing the victim and uplifting the victimizers. That's why a lot of people don't talk. And that's why we still got this stuff going on. Just like now, just like with Wiley and this Republican. Trump said, grab them by the P. Trump wants to take away women's rights. That Project 2025 is trying to take away civil jobs, like 50,000 of them, and input people that are going to be yes men to Trump. And the Republican dictatorship. They're trying to push a dictatorship where we will forever be enslaved. We will not be able to ever exercise anything according to the Constitution. They are going against the Constitution. No voting. My ancestors worked too hard for our rights, and I'd be doggone, just like voting. That people, voting is no. We had people that died behind voting. So I dare you not stand up and go vote for the sake of your grandparents. Then you got a self-hating Negro and a bunch of self-hating Negroes running around here. He talking about Kamala ain't black. Trump ain't black. And he don't like Black people. Republican Party, they use Black people. Politics is politics. We're not voting for Kamala. We are voting against Project 2025. We are voting against Jim Crow 2.0, Black Wall Street. We are voting against being oppressed again. And how dare somebody like Wiley with his crooked eyes, his crooked feet, and his self-hating butt ain't did nothing. But he can't talk about VS. He did the same thing. I'm a victim, and I was a supporter of his. I'm so sick of all these self-hating people. Even these colorists, light skin, baby. The whole world, the whole planet with dark skinned, melanated Black people. Okay, we know y'all family, everything, but just because we dark skinned with big lips, full lips, or whatever, don't mean we are ugly. Why y'all keep spreading hatred and bad stuff about dark people? Y'all don't. I see what y'all doing. Everybody that y'all advocate for is high yellow or light. Then y'all around here just like the biracials. They say the biracials are gonna take the side of whoever their mama is or whoever you was raised by, like Envy. He can't say he ought to be the main one on Kamala's team. But at any rate, it's like the same thing, that colorist stuff where light skin or people feel like they're more entitled than black people. It's like we're going back in the past, and it's sad. Oh, QI drink. Yeah, because I'm sitting here looking at all this dysfunction, all of this stuff, and I'm trying to, and I have to come on here because, like, I'm not monetizing anything. I come on here to help. I come on here to try to teach. And they know that. And that's why they come against me. Because I'm the only one that, like, my channel ain't filled with no beef sector stuff. Like, I covered the Benz only map. I covered a lot of the agendas of Trump a long time ago. Go back and look at my old video. I covered a lot of these COINTELPRO so-called black organizations like the NOI, Farrakhan, and a lot of these black religions. It took me a long time to see a lot of things because I researched and I gathered this information. That's how I can tell you that the majority of these men from the conscious community are self-hating men that don't care nothing about black women and children, which are our race, which are our next generation. My family taught me about generation. Like, y'all can sit here and say anything, but I ain't got to be here in my grandma's house. I didn't have to take care of my grandma, nothing like that. Y'all try to dog me out behind it. I did it because that's how I was raised. And I'm all about family. I'm all about bloodline. I'm my ancestors. I respect my ancestors. That's why I was mad at Jay Wilson for sitting there talking about everybody African when I know I'm not, by my records. Documentation, my tribe. How dare you, Negro? These. I'ma calm down. But that's what been making me so mad. Then you got these black men with this propaganda agenda. Notice how they all coming over here and they all want to degrade black women. They doxing folks. They want to put folks down because they don't want you to vote. They don't want you to have no voice because black women are the majority in the black race. If it wasn't for black women, the black race would be nothing. And so, and they got tired of them saying that black women were out here, the ones that's being the entrepreneurs, the ones that's running the family, the ones that's doing it all. So they start coming at us. And that's why most of these Negroes like Trump, because they want to come out here, scam, use us for the pocketbooks, use us. They want us to bend over, be their servants. They want some slaves. Y'all know Wiley want a slave. Women bought him a car. Women helped him get in the hospital. Women helped him get money. Most of them people over there that help contribute to Wiley still are male identified women. That don't, you love this sorry Negro more than you love yourself. You willing to help this sorry Negro before you'll help a woman with some children, before you'll help a woman, before you'll help another sister that you know is going to try to do something better with it. And I don't hate men. I got men in my family. If you respectful, you're a man. Like Lemon. He's a man. I know men are going to be somewhat misogynist. I'm used to that. But he's a respectful man. And he's young and he's trying to grow. I like people who are willing to be themselves. Like Ness. I like y'all sit out here and y'all talk about all the stuff that, oh, she was this, she was that, she was yeah, but I see her coming on this channel and I see her trying to do better for herself and I see her trying to grow. And I'm gonna support that. Now I don't support the bad stuff that she do, nothing at all. I don't want Ness. I don't even, really look at Ness as a lesbian. Just like Really, I wish that y'all would just stop looking at me like a lesbian. Just look at me like a person first. I look at Ness as a talented person. She could go, she could become something great. She could be a great representative for the B sector. And me, I'm gonna tell you, I can't, I'm a content creator. But at the same time, I am a graphic designer, I'm an artist. I love the behind the scenes. I love the talent. I love the promotion. I love the like I all the time I got organizations. Every time I always end up being a leader when I don't want to. A lot of times I do just want to be the person that helps. I've always been this way. I've always advocated. I don't know if it's because I was raised by real family. I have real family values. I know what real love is, even though my life wasn't perfect either. I want to see us do better. I'm not pro black. I'm pro black progression. Us doing better. And that don't mean I'm against nobody. Like I said, I got white folks and my white folks recognize us. My white family still comes around here. They still recognize us. We them black people that most people be talking about, like when they gave them houses, they gave them land. They ain't have to give us none because we were entitled that by our heritage by being Indian. But at the same time, they watched out for us. We still protected. We are still protected. Like I'm here. I don't be worried about nobody. I'm protected. But I just couldn't believe that Wiley, like he been going all. Wiley is around here in the B sector because it's majority black women. He's trying to push Trump because he's a self-hating. He don't like black women. He came from that church type of life where women didn't have rights. Women, were slaves. Women, shouldn't be on the pulpit. Women. That's what he came from, right? So a lot of these people come from there. Even VS, right? That's why VS and Wiley connected. I don't, like like me and VS are not on the same path. We're not on the same page. That matters to me. Why everybody? Oh, nope. VS was willing to learn. She was willing. I could talk to her. She was willing to learn. Like she had an open mind when I dealt with her. A lot of other people came in and that got ruined. Now I don't know if the other people or if it was just her, whatever. But anyways, that was 5 years ago. That was the past. I'm over that. I want somebody that's gonna love me just as much as I love myself. Who I have now in my life so far, that's what they do. I don't care how they look, nothing like that. It matters how you make me feel. I came from love. My grandma loved me and I loved her in return. Y'all know I took care of her. Me and my grandma was best friends. How I would never have them now, my grandma. It got hard, yes. My grandma knew it was hard. I dealt with it 24 hours, 7 days a week. And these people want to run all these bad narratives and stuff instead of saying, congrats to you. A salute to you for taking care of your grandma. My grandma didn't go in no nursing home. It's crazy. But y'all, let me get off of here. But I just couldn't believe. And then right, why? If y'all can call them and wake him up, tell him to end his live. The work, like this is even worse. It's even worse leaving Wiley on your panel to run amok than ZX. But I'm just saying. But anyways, peace, love, light. happiness and all of that. Like I said, I am going to come down and I have figured out how to break down the Project 2025. I'm going to start with these 50,000 employees and how Trump is trying to make sure that we never have voting rights, voting power. We never have a voice again, where we will forever be Jim Crow slaves. I'm going to start with that one. Then I'm going to go into women's rights, LGBTQ. You know, in the black community, they always like, oh, LGBTQ, because we have more unity, but it ain't the black LGBTQIA. It's mostly the white, and it's a sprinkle of us black people that fight for our rights, that stand up for our rights. Like Jay Wilson, he ain't over there standing up for no rights. Like Wiley ain't over there standing. He care less. Like the majority of these people, and that's what's disappointing to me. The majority of these LGBTQIA people out here shaming, going against their own people, not understanding that at some point we have to stick together, regardless of I completely believe in your lifestyle or whatever. We have to stick together to uphold our rights. And then they out here, that's the problem I have with these black LGBTQ people. But I still love my people. Stop hating. Stop trying to make your own people look bad. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be the one to step to the forefront for your rights. What are you, like, how do you expect straight people to accept us if we're not even accepting ourselves? And it's hard enough. And not just for black men. It's even harder for black women, because black women already are third class. And then you add, the L to it. That's force. Why they up there lying, like acting like they so victimized. But anyways, like I said, I'm about to get off here, but it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And I feel like we're going backwards instead of forward. They're promoting DV, they're promoting abuse, they're promoting self-hatred, they're promoting colorism, they're promoting going against your own interests. Everything that our ancestors stood for, they're promoting. So this is Unapologetically QI. And once again, I'm going to stress unapologetic. I'm human. I learn. I live. I am full of mistakes. Life is life. But I'm still going to come out here. And they want me to stop speaking. They want me to be silent. They don't want me to talk. But until next time, peace, love, and life. Y'all smash the like, share me, hit that like button, put me in the analytics. I do want to get monetized. I'm not in no rush for it because I don't want to be crazy like them for the clicks, views, AdSense, and Cash App. I like coming on here and trying to just, help and teach and preach or whatever I do from whatever I know. I'm not perfect. I don't know it all. But I love. And I'm about to exit the building. This is the think tank. This is the tank for the free thinkers. I love y'all, and I'm out.